I don't think Hustler is going to be around very much longer because most people are getting their information from the internet. But, you know, technology and the technology revolution, it brings a lot with it, and it takes a lot away. So you just got to be prepared for it.
Is there a timeline that you'll think you may have to shut down the magazine?
No, it's making money now. As long as it makes money, I'll continue to publish. But we can see the handwriting on the wall, you know. And of course, we have a huge internet presence ourselves, and we're in the broadcast television business as well. So the company and computer or casino gaming. So our company has diversified so much that publishing is really less than 10% of our revenue at this time.
What's the most profitable part of your business today?
Broadcast television. We're the largest content provider for cable and satellite television in the world. We're going to 67 different countries.
Really? Where are you the most popular, and what region of the world outside the U.S.?
Europe, South America, and we're making inroads into the Asian Rim countries, not necessarily China because there's a lot of censorship there, but some of the other countries we're getting into.
When you look back on the last 40 years, what's your proudest moment?
The Supreme Court case I won making parody protected speech for the first time in 200 years. And after that case, you could no longer sue somebody for intentional infliction of emotional distress. If you couldn't prove liable, you didn't have a case. Jon Stewart's show would not exist if it had not been for that case. I never felt we got the credit that we deserved, but we paved the way for the media on that one.
And how do you feel about that? You don't get credit for creating this extraordinary platform of freedom of speech. People just think of you as a guy with a naughty sex mag.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think I'm a seedy old guy in the basement of a building grinding out pornography every day. But I care about my country, and they accuse me of hiding behind the First Amendment. Well, I'm just thankful that it was there to hide behind. But I always did feel, Stephanie, that free speech is only important if it's offensive. If you're not going to offend anybody, you don't need the protection of the First Amendment. And that's why it's magazines like Hustler and other venues that need protection of the First Amendment.
Where does the responsibility lie? So because of freedom of speech, you can put it out there. You can publish as lewd and naughty stuff as you want, and there's an audience for it. But do you hold any accountability or responsibility now that so much of it can be in the hands of young people who maybe shouldn't see that kind of stuff?
I just think that's a false argument to say that you're exposed to anything and it's going to adversely affect you. There's people that grow up in a variety of environments, and they turn out quite well. But if we have to concern ourselves because of every movie we make or every picture we take, the adverse effect that it's going to have on an individual, I think that has a real chilling effect on free speech.
How have tastes changed? What is selling right now? What's your most popular?
The bachelorette parties are very popular with the novelties that we have a Hustler retail chain called the Hustler Hollywood Stores, and we got all kinds of goodies for the girls there, and they're the rave at bachelor's parties. That's the biggest single thing that's going on now. The
Hustler 40-year anniversary party. Tell me about this party, and am I invited?
It's going to be a house of debauchery. We're going to have the orgy rooms, the bondage parlors, the new girls pole dancing.
Who gets to come to this party?
Only invited guests.